Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. Well, it's season 13 and I am certainly glad that you are here with me today as I once again deny myself respite and instead begin yet another journey through the unforgiving hellscape that is Alliance War in Marvel Contest of Champions. So last season we finished Platinum 2 but didn't manage to crawl out of Tier 3, which means that to match our success it was going to be an uphill battle from the get-go. We needed a strong showing in our opening bout. But instead, as you're about to see, it wasn't the most auspicious start to the season. In fact, I even forgot to record my team selection and my first fight. So today we'll be taking on these fellows from Mother Russia, who did not have a war rating at all last season, and are totally not a bunch of master level players who are using a shell. Now, I'm sure it's all on the up and up, right? Anyway, their alliance name means seals, so I'm sure they're just being all stealthy. Anyway, we're going in with a fresh team today, Namor, Void, and Ghost, so let's get right to it. So because of matchup problems this war, I ended up having to back up the guy on Path 9 here, so we're going to take this Wasp on Aegis Intercept. Going to go in with Ghost and pop in an invulnerability boost here. So the trick here is with Wasp is you can actually just phase and intercept. It counts when you hit her right after the little yellow blast on her initial medium. It counts as a intercept. So you can see the indestructible charges are coming down, and then from there it's really just a matter of phasing and doing one hit to avoid the evade. Our opponents are running dodge here, so Wasp's evade timer is completely pointless as the dodge, if she activates her evade via the dodge tactic, it'll reset the timer. So she can evade at any point, any time, and you're not really safe at all unless you have a permanent solution for it. So backup recovery triggered there, so we just ended up blocking it. That special is really hard. Accidentally take a shock, but I can phase right out of it. And we're about to go ahead and finish this off here. Of course, that special one doesn't crit hard enough, and I have to go back in for another hit, but it's okay. That was actually my second attempt at the fight. The first attempt, I was very impatient because I had never taken that node before, and I ended up dying on it. So, all right, so this is an Ironman, and I make another mistake here, which is that I only drop one boost instead of the champion boost. And as I've said, probably 20 or 30 times on this channel in previous wars when I fight the same champion on the same node, the danger when you fight Iron Man is that if he is more interested in hitting into your block than he is shooting off his heavies, then you are probably going to time out. And that you really need, especially against a 565 Iron Man, you really need that extra boost in order to degen him down before the 3 minutes are up. So I've kind of spoiled the ending to this fight here. I am going to time out, and I kind of knew it even as early as right now. So we're already about a minute in, and he is 10% health down, and I was thinking, maybe Fear the Void is going to cover me, but yeah, I realized it, almost immediately after I hit fight that I had forgot the second boost, and right. So what I said before, not the best start for me. Yeah, but I actually considered not uploading this because the start to the season was so bad, not only for me but for all of us. In fact, we didn't even, our battle group didn't even clear, or for that matter, make it to the boss island. But, I thought about it, and I decided that, when I started doing this kind of thing, it was to share both my successes and my my really bad failures, and we've had some really good successes on this channel. And we've had a few failures, more success than failure, thankfully. So, it's not all good all the time. So learn from my mistakes, I guess, is what I'm getting at. So, all right, we got a minute left in this fight, and he's not even halfway down. So yeah, so the plan here is, I know at this point, I had already known that this is just not going to happen. I'm getting bad luck with the debuffs as well. I doubled up the first two rather than getting the third one right away. So I didn't get the maximum potency of my degen at all. So what we're basically trying to do here is just do as much as we can, and then with as little time left on the clock, we'll launch that special 3 just to do as much damage as we can, and then we'll come out of the special 3 and the clock will have run out. So, yep, about take a heavy to the face, so that's good. There's nothing like making a bunch of really bad mistakes in your first outing. I don't know what it was. Like we, in the off season, we really take it easy. Because the pressure and the stress and the cost of a war season really wears on everybody, and so maybe we took it too easy. I don't know. Everybody had a really bad war, unlike us, I would say. So I expect us to bounce back next war for sure. All right, so there's the timeout in the Ironman. We're gonna have to heal up Void here. I was still boosted, but I didn't have my health boosted since I didn't pop that champion boost, so decided not to heal up to full since it was basically just going to be a bunch more bit of chip damage and then some heavies to finish him off. Felt like I could get through this pretty safely. What else did I want to talk about while I was here? So this season, I don't know, it kind of feels different for me and for I think some of my closer friends in the Alliance. And I know I end every season by kind of talking about, why do I keep doing this to myself? And, it's just not worth it. The rewards aren't even that good. The stress is too much. The pressure to never die and to clear your path and to not spend. And you have to deal with alliances who overtly cheat with piloting and with the hack programs that are available out there, and you have to deal with alliances like this one, who I strongly suspect is using a shell. Just why? Like, if Command can't effectively fix these issues, then why am I bothering? So, I don't know. Again, like I always do, I will reevaluate. I'll stick it out for the season, and then I'll reevaluate. But I told the guys the other day that I'm kind of in favor of switching to an AQ focused alliance and moving our war down to 1 or 2 battle groups and optional, just so that we don't have to deal with this crap anymore. Yeah. So all right, we got a Kingpin. This is on the Vigor Recovery node. This is a pretty easy fight with Namor, a fight that I actually don't die on and get full attack bonus. So that's good and new for this season. So. This Kingpin was actually going down pretty easy. I think I was still boosted from the Ironman fights, plural. You can see, man, his health just zooms back up when that Vigor node hits. So if you don't have a way of heal blocking him, like I could have brought Warlock, he would have probably smoked this fight too. But there's just something really fun about using Namor just to completely burst him down. So, all right, we're going to fire off our first special 3 here to get that first 300% Fury. I learned actually during the off season that it's actually possible to get 4 concurrent Furies up with Namor. It's very difficult. It's actually much easier to get 3 concurrent. So if the if the matchup needs it, I'm definitely going to try that this season. So. Yeah, so that is it for my contributions to this war. We decided the next morning that it wasn't worth it to keep using items and potions and boosts in an effort that was already clearly way beyond recoverable. So thankfully for me, I avoided fighting a Domino on the next node because we all know that I have such consistent success against her on any node. So yeah, not a good result to start the season off. Platinum 2, probably already out of reach, but it is what it is. So we'll have to regroup and hopefully come back next war strong. So if you want to see more, hopefully better gameplay from me this season, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Let me know how your first war went in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see some more cool stuff. Thanks a lot. See you next time.